Hello. Welcome to Level Up with Marcus. And today we are talking about VPN. And VPN simply stands for Virtual Private Network. Long and short, it's used for encrypting your personal data and your location. So it's done in such a way that it encrypts your IP address. So whenever you connect your device to a VPN, when someone searches you by your IP address or probably something related, they may see an IP address, but it's not the exact IP address from your device. So today we are coming to connect to one VPN, and simply people normally use VPN in order to access services that is not available in their home country or their current location, just like a website. So we are connecting a VPN and we need a VPN service. And we are using a free one today called the www.vpnbook.com. So this is the user interface of the VPN website we are using. And it's more or less an open VPN, but it's called the PPCP. So we come here. You see this how it is on your laptop. You can see the login details and the other stuff, but I prefer to use my phone to look at it, then I connect it here. That's how I prefer. However I do it, however you feel is going to be easy for you. You can see from the list of countries. So we have Canada VPN server, we have Germany, we have France, we have Poland. And with this one we use a username and a password. So looking at all these countries and their VPN servers, they all have the same password and the username, just that their server names are different. Because I'm speaking in the tech language, because I'm mostly talking to those who are very familiar with technology, so they will understand what I'm saying. So without much ado, we are going to connect a VPN right now. And so first we open our settings app. So from your start menu, you move your mouse pointer, then you move to settings. So your settings app has open, or, prepare for VPNs later. So we are looking for network and internet. So you locate it on your settings list, you click, then it opens you up here and you look for VPN. So VPN is here, you click it and you have to add a VPN connection. So now a VPN provider, and in this case the only option is the Windows, because you are connecting it to your Windows. It's for your device, so it's an inbuilt window. Then a connection name, so I'm choosing a US VPN server. Okay, I'll use US VPN. So I'm looking at it from my phone. So US VPN, then I'm going to type the service name here. I'm looking on my phone, but you can choose to use your PC device, but I prefer using my phone for comfortability sake. So US 178.pn.com. Okay, I prefer it this way. So the VPN type, we are using the PPTP, just like the way I showed you earlier in the at the VPN website. And type of sign-in info. So the sign-in credentials, I told you we are using the username and password. You can use a smart card, you can use one-time password, you can use a certificate. But in this point, or in this one we are using the username and password. So what's the username? So let's say VPN book. Okay, so now the password. So what's the password right now? We have C3WREX2. Yeah. Okay, let's connect. So now it's saved there. We have to connect it. So it's verifying our sign-in info, and it's connecting. So completing. Okay, great. We have been connected. So now let's see where it's connected. Let's see how it's connected. So I'm showing you something here. This is my actual location. Boom. Yeah, let's refresh this page. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. Okay, here will reflect later. So let me close this. Let me open to Chrome. I want to show you something. So let me search something like um cars cars 2025. I'm making an example. Okay, so you can see Honda Civic Hybrid, what. You can see the search results. So we are moving down. So in order for you to know that you have been connected on a VPN, so let's go down. Okay, so now from where my mouse pointer is, you can see we have the Monoma County, Oregon, which is in the United States of America, from my IP address. So yes, it's a way to know that your VPN has been connected from the IP address. So now my initial IP address, or my original IP address from my device, has now been changed because I have been connected on a virtual private network. So meaning that it has encrypted my original IP address, and because I'm connected on it, so people will assume, or the machine itself will assume that okay, I'm in the United States of America. But in this actual case, we are connected on a VPN. So if I want to connect, or I want to go on a website that do not work here in Ghana here, I will have to connect to a VPN in order to access such a website. But because of time, I will not want to do that. I just want to take you through the steps of connecting a VPN. So now we have seen it today, and hopefully another time we'll talk about another interesting topic. Thank you, and stay positive as usual. Bye.